Hi YouTube, my name is Peter with geekstrucking.com. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. This is my second video for today. Decided to do a video on being an OTR driver for 6 months. Everything I've gone through, everything I've done, 6 months in. And I'm still a rookie. Not claiming that I'm anything else but a rookie. But things have majorly changed for me in that 6 months. I think in 6 months I maybe spent maybe 2.5 weeks in home time. Living on a road, living in a box. Some great positives, some great negatives. Overall, as far as being on the road itself, I've enjoyed most of it. Sometimes I just get frustrated, aggravated, throw my hands up and say, what the hell? Sometimes I sit there and I think, is it worth it? But overall, the money's good. Being on the road, it's not that difficult for me. I love to drive. As far as the job itself, going from dry van to flatbed, overall, I would say I prefer to do the chaining and the strapping. It gives me something different to do. Dry van, did a few live unloads and a few live loads, sitting around twiddling my thumbs, sitting in the truck doing nothing. At least with a flatbed, I help load the truck, and I chain and I strap and all that good stuff. It gives me something to do. Favorite part about it is the open road. Being left alone to do my job. Not being micromanaged. That's awesome. Seeing the country, even if it is from a highway. I've seen more of this country in the last 6 months than I probably would have if I stayed at my current job my whole entire life. Met tons and tons of people, great people. Talked to a whole bunch of new people on the phone on a regular basis. People I would never have talked to before. But there are some negatives to the job. Shippers and receivers can be a pain in the ass. Not finding loads right when you drop off a load, having to sit, twiddling your thumbs. Those are negatives. Especially when all you want to do is run. My situation, my pay is a little bit different now than when I first started. I get 60 cents a mile or 25% of the load, which is ever higher. But the miles are not quite as much. I can drive now between 2,500 and 3,000 miles a week, where I was driving a little bit more. So my pay stays about the same. But at least now I'm getting more physical exercise. I have Jack. He keeps me company. Pain in my ass sometimes, but wouldn't have it any other way. Now, I'm going to talk about Salty's Pirates video of Life of an OTR Driver. I could have said it better. The mistake about being the #1 dangerous job in America, who cares? There's 10,000 or more different jobs. God knows how many industries and everything. And if you got 10,000 jobs and you're in the top 10 most dangerous jobs, well, who cares if you said you're #1 when in actuality you're #7? That's piddly crap. I'm sorry. I'd like to thank you for the video. Very well done. I suggest everybody watch it. Now, the negative side for me on this job, the number one thing, being in this industry, having this as a job, is being away from my family. And that's the hardest thing for me. It really, really is. Even though I talk to my wife, and I talk to my 5-year-old every day, and I talk to my older kids a couple times a week, it's still not the same. It really isn't. And I'm not going to go into how that is sacrifice for the job and everything else. I knew what I was getting into when I got into this job. I was not blinded. I was not lied to. I did my research. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I talked to my wife about it for months. I talked about it with my kids, my older kids, for months. And I could have got a local job. Wouldn't be making nearly as good money, but I could have got a local job. But the local job was 12 to 14 hours a day anyways. And the way I looked at it is, what's the big difference? If I'm gone 12 to 14 hours a day, and I'm getting up at the ass crack of dawn every day, I'm working 10 to 14 hours a day on that job, and by the time I get home, I'm going to be dead tired, and I'm going to go to sleep. So I may be able to see my kids 15, 20 minutes a day. And at least I would be able to sleep in my own bed. But I would make half the money. Is that really spending home time? Is that really seeing the kids all that much? Or your family? No. So, me and my wife, we came up with 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year goals. Or at least I did. Doing what I'm doing. The path that I am on, within 2, maybe 3 years, I'll be able to pay off all my bills. And 2 to 3 years is a long time, especially when you got a 5-year-old at home. But one thing I learned, I was unemployed for a year, folks. And one thing I learned in that year is having a mortgage, a car payment, those 2 boat anchors, when you lose your job, will sink you. And what I learned in that experience is it's best not to have those. So I'm out here, and I'm going to be out here until my house is paid off. That's my goal. That's my first goal. I want my van paid off, and then I want my daughter braces paid off, and then I want my house paid off. By that time, my youngest will have to have braces. I want those paid off, and I also want to help my son and my older daughter with college. If I can pay off my house, if I can pay off all my debt, pay off everything, I should be able to pay most, if not all, of my kids' colleges. So that way they're not strapped with the financial debt of college. So yes. Yeah, being an OTR driver is difficult as far as missing your family. As far as the job itself, I'm not micromanaged. I find it as the easiest job I've ever worked, in all honesty, so far anyways. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to rebuild and start enjoying what you're doing for a living. I lived in a cubicle for way too many years. I hated my job. I'm not going to lie, I hated my job. My wife used to tell me, you got to go to work. I look at her and say, dude, can't I just stay home? I don't want to go in. She's like, nope, we got bills to pay. You got to go. Damn it. So I went. And that lasted for many, many years, people. So, not one day have I woke up and said, really woke up and said, do I want to work today? Complete opposite. I wake up and I'm sitting and I was like, God, find me something. I want to work. I want to work. Find me something today. And most of the time they do. So, things that make life easier out here on the road. People on the phone. I talk to people probably 70% of my day. Either family or friends. I talk to them all the time. People reach out to me. Send me their telephone number. I call them. New students, new CDLs, rookie drivers, experienced drivers. I talk to everybody. I like helping, talking to people who are thinking about getting into truck driving. Why? Because I believe that since I am a rookie driver, 6 months in now, that I can help them, with my own personal experiences, make the right choice as far as their life is concerned. And I tell them, they need to do their own research before jumping into this field. I've talked to numerous IT people who are coming into the field. I'm surprised by that, tell you the truth. And they asked me, well, what's the difference? And I said, I don't get micromanaged. Not at all. I get my orders, and as long as I do my job, they leave me alone. That's awesome, folks. I lived in a cubicle where, I'm sorry, you got micromanaged. You got hassled throughout your day. So there is big differences out there, what can and cannot be done in different types of stress, different types of work. And for me, not being micromanaged is awesome. I'm sorry. I've been in the IT field my whole life up to this point, and you know what? Micromanagement is just not good. And those companies, those IT companies, those white-collar job people, what you need to realize is, as a truck driver, I am in demand right now. We are in demand. There's not enough good drivers out there. So we are in demand, which is good. IT field, outside of being outsourced to second and third world countries for tech support and IT support, programming, for every one job out there, there's 1,000 people waiting for your job. Companies know it. Companies take advantage of it. They will give you the workload of 3 people and not think twice about it. And if you don't like it, they'll tell you to quit, because there's 1,000 other people waiting for your job, and they're willing to do the work. So, I'm happy with my decision becoming a truck driver. Right now, I enjoy the crap out of it, I ain't gonna lie. I miss my family tremendously. I'm making more money than I've made in the IT field. Because, again, supply and demand, there's too much supply, not enough demand in the IT field. Salaries go down in that situation, folks. So, I'm here for the long run. OTR. I don't want to do local. To me, local, driving around constantly in the city traffic, or having the same route day after day after day after day, sounds really boring to me, and I really don't want to do that. Maybe in the future, but not right now. So, I just want to let you know that in the 6 months, there's positives and negatives, and if you're thinking about getting into the industry, please, before you spend the $5,000, or before you sign a 1-year contract with a company like Swift or CR England or some other company, before you sign any contracts, do your research. Know what you're getting into. If you're thinking about this industry and you want to talk to someone who's new to the industry, contact me. Let me know. I'll call you. I'll call you while I'm driving. Because I talk to a lot of people while I'm driving. So, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to. So, I'll tell you the positives and the negatives. So, anyways, that's my 6-month video. The next one will be my 1 year, and then 2 year, and so forth and so on. But up till then, I'm still going to be posting videos on how I'm doing, where I'm at, what I'm going through, like my rider incident that I had yesterday and today. But outside of that, folks, y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Share my video on multimedia if you can. And if you have any questions, get a hold of me. So y'all have a great day, and thank you again for watching. Bye now.